Welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Ajay Chandel from Mittal School of Business, lovely Professional University, Punjab. I'm going to present before you Module 23 titled Promotions Mix, Selecting Communication Channels and Deciding on Budget under the paper Tourism and Hospitality Marketing. After completing this module, you will be able to understand importance of promotions, understand promotional mix and channel selection criteria, understand promotions budget allocation methods. Introduction. Promotion. Promotion is the way a business makes its current and potential customers aware of various products and services offered. Most of the times, it is a common mistake to believe that promotion by business is all about advertising the benefits of products and services to customers. However, this is not true. There are many promotional tools and techniques apart from advertisements that a business can take to get its message across to customers. Although advertising is certainly one of the most important one. The main aim of promotion is to inform and reassure the customers of the existence and benefits of products and services. Promotion is also used to persuade customers that the product or service is better than competing products and services in pertinent category and to remind customers about why they may want to buy. Promotional mix. Promotional mix refers to all the decisions related to promotion of products and services offered for an end user. The promotional mix is one of the marketing mix's 4 P's, which consists of tools like advertising, public relations, personal selling, and sales promotion, etc. Promotional mix can be defined as all the forms of communication that an organization might use to make its customers aware of its offerings and establish meaning as well as influence the buying behavior that exists among the existing and also the potential customers. It should be designed in a way that it will inform the target market about the values and benefits an organization's products or services might offer. As per Kotler 2010, these tools are used to communicate customer value and build customer relationships persuasively. With the right blend of the promotional mix being used effectively, a business can enjoy better brand recognition and recall and continue to gain customers and achieve both short and long-term success. It is believed that there is an optimal way of allocating budgets for the different elements within the promotional mix to achieve best marketing results. And the challenge for marketers is to find the right mix of them. The marketer generally chooses a combination of these promotional tools. Activities identified as elements of the promotional mix vary, but typically include advertising, personal selling, direct marketing, sales promotion, and public relation. However, these promotional tools are used together to achieve desired impact. Each promotional tool has its own characteristics and is used for special purpose. A brief of these tools has been presented below. Advertising. It is any paid form of non-personal communication of products or services in the prime media, that is, television, newspapers, magazines, billboard, posters, radio, cinema, etc. Advertising is intended to inform and persuade existing and prospective customers. The two basic components of advertising include theme of the message, what message to be sent, and the medium, how would message be sent across. Personal selling, verbal or oral communication with potential buyers of a product or a service with the intention of closing and making a sale. The personal selling usually focuses on building a rapport and developing a healthy relationship with existing and potential buyers, but mostly is always driven to close the sale. Direct marketing. Direct marketing is a very popular and widely used method of attracting and informing people about products and services being offered. Direct marketing involves contacting existing and potential customers personally, rather than using any indirect medium as an interface between the company and the consumer, such as magazine ads or billboards that are seen. Direct marketing can take many different forms, including mail, telephone calls, emails, brochures, and coupons, etc. Information to be provided is usually covers broad spectrum of products and services and is meant for general audience. Direct marketing tools work best for products and services that have a wide appeal. Sales promotion refers to short-term use of incentives or other promotional programs to stimulate the customer to buy the product by attractive offers and discounts. Sales promotion tools are very useful because they cause a short and immediate effect on sale. Stock usually gets easily cleared with sales promotion. Sales promotion tools induce customers to buy more quantity and more often, as well as enthuses distribution channel members by offering attractive programs. Sales promotion tools help to win over the competitor. However, in short run, public relations. Public relations is a tool to manage the spread of information about an organization, such as a business, government agency, or a non-profit organization, to the public. Public relations may involve an organization gaining exposure to their existing and prospective customers using topics of public interest and news items that do not require direct payment. This also involves corporate image building, handling unfavorable events and stories to get favorable publicity. Above mentioned tools are the most commonly used tools for promoting a new or an existing product or a service. However, with the advent of technology, especially internet, many more tools comprising of social media, online streaming channels, blogs, etc. are available at a manager's disposal, which will be discussed in the later part of this chapter. Each communication channel has its advantages and disadvantages. Managers must use each channel carefully to bring in the desired effect. Advertising advantages. Advertising is good for building awareness. Advertising is effective at reaching a wide audience. Repetition of main brand and product positioning helps build customer trust. Advertising disadvantages. Advertising is impersonal and hence cannot answer customers' all questions. Advertising is not good at getting customers to make a final purchase decision. Personal selling. Advantages. Personal selling is highly interactive, lots of communication between the buyer and seller. Personal selling is excellent for communicating complex and detailed product information and features. Personal selling helps building healthy relationships. Personal selling is helpful if closing the sale may take a long time. Personal selling disadvantages. Costly. Employing a sales force has many hidden costs in addition to wages. Not suitable if there are thousands of important buyers. Sales promotion advantages. Sales promotion can stimulate quick increases in sales by targeting promotional incentives on particular products. Sales promotion is an excellent short-term tactical tool. Sales promotion disadvantages. If used over the long term, customers may get used to the effect. Too much promotion may damage the brand image. Public relations advantages. Public relations leads to publicity, which is often seen as more credible, since the message seems to be coming from a third party, for example, magazines and newspapers. Cheap way of reaching many customers if the publicity is achieved through the right media. Public relations disadvantages. Risk of losing control. Cannot always control what other people write or say about your product. Direct marketing advantages. Targeting. One can send specific messages to particular groups of customers and potential customers based on demographics and buying behavior. Personalization. Direct marketing helps reach target audience with a personal touch. Direct mail or email can be addressed to a specific person and even include details like past orders. A phone call can engage a customer in conversation to start building a relationship with your business. Affordable. Tactics like email marketing or leafleting can be very cost effective. Informative. One can deliver detailed information on products, services, and prices, unlike other forms of advertising. Direct marketing disadvantages. Intrusive. Many people find direct marketing annoying and intrusive. This is especially true of telemarketing and door-to-door sales. Environment. Using leafleting or paper-heavy direct mail campaigns can be bad for the environment. Low response rate. Direct marketing response rates tend to be around 1 to 3%. Competition. It can be hard to make messages stand out when the recipient receives high number of marketing emails or direct mails. Cost. Tactics like telemarketing and direct mail may have high financial and resource costs. Technology has enabled marketers to harness the power of social media, which acts as one of the most talked about communication tool in today's internet-enabled business environment. Digital marketing spend of companies is growing exponentially than ever. Social media has emerged as a buzzword. Social media is the collective of online communications channels dedicated to community-based inputs, interaction, content sharing, and collaboration. To stay relevant to the changing media preferences of young consumers, organizations must adapt themselves to this way of communicating with existing and prospective customers. Factors considered in selecting communication channels. The media via which a firm communicates the benefits and superiority of its products or services over competitors is the essential mechanism in its communication strategy. Whilst this can be very tempting to try and cover every type of media channel possibly available at a firm's disposal, for example, target print, online broadcasts, social media, all at once, but it is important to consider the relevance of each media channel for specific communications objectives, which may vary from firm to firm. What is right for one firm may not be right for another. Hence, a firm must consider what will be the most valuable or interesting way to reach its target audience. Below mentioned are some criteria to be considered while selecting appropriate communication channels. 1. Target market. Identifying the target market is priority to selecting any communication channel. If a firm doesn't know who its target audience is, it can't decide on what to communicate, how to communicate, when, where, and who will communicate the message. Therefore, the first step to building a marketing communication mix is to identify the target market. Identifying target market involves carefully understanding the characteristics peculiar to a target group. This helps marketers understand, shortlist, and prioritize which channel can be best used to reach the target market, creating a desired impact. Youngsters spend most of their time online, on various social media networks, reading blogs, watching online video streaming websites like YouTube, etc. A short video of an exotic destination can be showcased on online video streaming websites instead of TV. Interactive media like this can be used not only as a cost-effective means to give an excellent visual experience, but can also be used as a platform to fuel up online discussions, thereby helping the viewers make their mind about the offering. Similarly, specialized magazines dedicated to cover tourism stories or magazines having special editions dedicated to tourism can be used to better reach a magazine reading target market. The media preferences of the decision-making unit in a family is also an important determinant of communication channel selection. Further, corporate customers might have different needs and media preferences, thereby calling for a need to select communication channel accordingly. Usually, marketers more focused towards the consumers tend to spend more on advertising, sales, promotion, and social media. However, marketers that focus more on corporate consumers usually use more of personal communication channels like personal selling. 2. Determine communication objectives. Selection of marketing communication channels depends upon the message to be conveyed, which in turn depends upon the buyer readiness stage. Companies must find out at what stage of buyer readiness the target market is currently in. The 5 stages that an average customer usually goes through before buying a product are: A. Awareness. Awareness is the stage where a consumer has a mild idea of the product and services. If the customers are less aware about the product or service, then it is the responsibility of the marketer to develop effective marketing communication strategies so that existing awareness level can be increased by using mass media, advertising, TV, radio, internet, etc., and other mass promotional tools in order to attract the maximum number of potential buyers. B. Comprehension. In the comprehension stage, the target market has heard of your product or service and has an idea of what you offer. The goal here is to get potential customers to know you better. Promotional tools like advertising followed by sales promotion and personal selling that involve one-to-one communication interaction can be of great use to help target market comprehend the services better. C. Conviction. In this stage, target customers already know about the firm and firm's core products and services. The prime objective at this stage is to make customers prefer firm's products and services over competition when the actual purchase situations arise. Since a customer's final buying decision can be driven by a number of possible reasons, most promotional tools can be considered when seeking to shift the audience to this stage in its buyer readiness. Use of personal selling can come handy at this stage of buyer readiness, followed by sales promotion and advertising. D. Order. At the end of conviction stage, a customer has already preferred a firm's product or service, and it is assumed they will purchase the offering when a need arises. So the main objective of any promotional activity at this point must be to speed up a purchase before a true need arises. Use of personal selling followed by sales promotion and advertising can be particularly more effective at this stage. E. Reorder. Once a customer has purchased from the firm, once continued and consistent marketing communications can help encourage and showcase a repeat purchase behavior or continued loyalty. Customers who have reached so far till this stage are typically more responsive to any promotional activity that a firm might opt for. Most promotional activity at this stage, unlike promotions to encourage initial purchase, will help remind and reinforce the loyalty of a previous buyer and be more effective in generating a response behavior. Use of sales promotion followed by personal selling and advertising can be more effective at this stage. 3. Stage on product life cycle. Selection of communication channel also depends upon the life cycle stage of product or service. However, promotion might be required on each stage of PLC, but selection of communication channels vary as the communication objectives vary from stage to stage. A brief of the same has been mentioned below. Introduction stage, advertising, sales, promotion, personal selling, publicity. Growth stage, differential advertising, personal selling to intermediaries, Maturity stage, reminder advertisements, limited personal selling. Decline stage, less money spent on promotions. Use of these promotional tools depend upon several other factors, some of which are discussed below. Nature of the product. How much information is required by customers before they buy depends upon the nature of the product or service. Complex products and services need special emphasis to educate the customers of the benefits and usage. B. Competition. What are rivals doing is an immensely important question to answer to frame strategies. This is the blend of appropriate communication channels and holistic media strategy that can help combat the competition. So the selection of communication channels also depends upon the level of competition in the market. C. Marketing budget. Selection of communication channels and the frequency of usage depends upon how much can the firm afford. D. Marketing strategy. Selection of communication channels depends upon other elements of the mix, that is price, product, place, etc. In other words, on the overall marketing strategy. 4. Deciding on the promotional budget. Firms spend considerable amount on promotional activities. 4 methods are employed in determining the budget for promotional expenditure. They are detailed as follows. 1. Affordable method. Many small companies with less budget employ the affordable method for determining the promotion budget. In this method, the promotion budget is set in a manner which the company can afford. Since it pays very little attention to long-term promotional needs of a product or service, this method is a subjective assessment of budget allocation. This method doesn't even consider the role of promotion in sales volume. Use of affordable method for promotional budget allocation most often results in an uncertain annual budget, making long-range planning difficult and uncertain. 2. Percentage of sales method. Under percentage of sales method, promotion expenditure is determined as a percentage of total sales. 3 main advantages of percentage of sales method are: since expenditure on advertising is closely related to total sales, so the company can easily afford to spend a specified percentage of sale on promotional activities. This method facilitates an analysis of relationship between promotional cost and selling price per unit. This method ensures stability when competitors are also spending the same percentage of sales on promotion in the wake of competition. 3. Competitive parity method. Under competitive parity method, promotional expenditure of the firm equals to the amount invested by competitors in the promotion of their products and services. This method follows the policy of the competitors in respect of promotion budget because it is based on the assumption that competitors' expenditure represents the prudence of the industry at a given point in time. Since promotional budget of one competing firm is in parity with other competitors, promotional war is avoided. However, like previous methods, even this method has some limitations. There is no assurance that competitors' promotion budget will represent collective wisdom of the industry. Just matching competitors in the budget doesn't assure effective results for companies vary in reputation, resources, objectives, and opportunities. So the promotion budget appropriate to one firm may not be appropriate to the other, as the selection of promotional tools and their frequency depends upon many factors, as discussed in the previous parts of the chapter. 4. Objective and task method. Under objective and task method, marketers determine promotional budget by defining specific objectives, determining tasks to be performed to accomplish these stated objectives, and estimating the cost of performing these tasks at hand. This method is more rational as compared to other methods, as it sets the promotional budget at a cost which is required to accomplish the objective of the company. 5. Summary. Promotion is the way a business makes its current and potential customers aware of various products and services offered. Most of the times, it is a common mistake to believe that promotion by business is all about advertising the benefits of products and services to customers. However, this is not true. There are many promotional tools and techniques apart from advertisements that a business can take to get its message across to customers, although advertising is certainly one of the most important ones. The promotional mix usually consists of tools like sales promotion, public relations, direct marketing, advertising, personal selling, etc. Use of social media has become more relevant in today's business environment. Deciding on the promotional budget is a very important business decision. Companies can determine how much to spend on promotional budget in many different ways. The percentage of sales method is a method in which companies use a pre-decided percentage of their sales for promotion. This is often easiest of all promotional budget determination methods to use. Relatively smaller companies may focus on what they think they can afford best, while other organizations may try to keep their promotions relatively equal to their competitors. The objective and task approach takes agreed upon objectives into consideration and the costs of the tasks necessary to accomplish objectives in order to determine the optimal promotional budget. Thank you.